Chatty Chatot here, and welcome to another episode of ChattyDraws. Yes, it's where the Chatty Chatot draws. So guys, as you can see, we're in a different setting and we're doing something a little bit different today. So this is kind of like ChattyDraws slash a vlog, sort of. So we're on the bird hub, as you can see from the little Chatot plush and all the stuff behind me. But we are going to do something a bit different for ChattyDraws. Now, for those who have been catching up with my streams, they've been seeing I've been playing around with this. This is an old slate tablet that I had, and this is a pen that I had with it. Ages ago I had this stuff. Before iPads you could do stuff and things like that, but I finally decided to try it out with the bird hub and see if it works, and sure enough it works. So I thought, for something a bit different, we're going to do what I've been doing on streams, which is basically me practicing with this, because it's a lot harder than normal drawing. So today we're doing Pokemon fusions. Now, they're not chosen by viewers. You guys can do this if you like me to do more of this. I might even do changing of types as well as trying to do other things. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's move on to the drawing scene. You don't want to see my face all the time. So here we are, guys. So as you can see, we have a website. Now this is just going to choose randomly. Okay, this is just completely random. I'm not choosing them. Whatever it spits out, I only get one re-roll, by the way, as well, in case it's a little bit too hard. Yeah, and when I finish these ones, I want to see in the comments, I want a name. I want you to tell me what typing it is and things like that. I'll tell you what I think myself, and just make up a little bit of a backstory for them, because we want these things to be real, even though I've made some nightmare fuel ones. So we're gonna probably do about 3. We're gonna see how the video goes. Right, here we go. Without further ado, we've got it on all regions, 2 Pokemon, all types, everything, whole lot. We're going to see the sprites for them, all the forms, doesn't matter about natures, everything we need is ticked. Let's press to generate. Mimikyu Greninja, okay. Do I want to re-roll this? No, I can see it. Yeah, no, I can see it. It's going to be a bit weird. It's going to be very ghostly. So yeah, let me just import these guys and we'll do this one. Right guys, so we have our Pokemon now as references. So we are going to start drawing. It helps if I have my tablet the right way. And I'm just going to briefly talk about what I'm doing. And basically some of this is going to be sped up because these take me a little while to do. So we're going to do the outline first, then we're going to outline it in colour. Probably in the outlining and colouring, you probably won't hear me speak. You'll probably hear some lovely music whilst I'm doing it, and you'll see a fast forward version of what I'm doing. Right, so Greninja, I think I'm going to sort of do Greninja's pose here. So Greninja has this sort of ear thing here, but what we're going to do is we're going to build off that. That's why I was like, actually no, I can see it, because sometimes, like one I did recently on stream, which was the Ghastly and Crocodile one, that one was kind of hard. I nearly re-rolled on that one because that one was very hard, because their body types are very different. I mean, they're very different with this one too. We're gonna do that like that. So this is like taking on like Mimikyu's ears. We're going to, rather than like the frog eye, we're going to do the like spindly eye here. We're also going to do the little cheek. We are still having that. Do we have the tongue scarf? Yeah, because it wouldn't be like a Greninja fusion without it, really. But what we're going to do is we're going to have him standing up with the Mimikyu Gotta have the big Mimikyu eyes, obviously. Yeah, so it has a double layer of stuff. Yeah, I think I'm reasonably happy with that. It's going to be a bit weird, but I think I'm reasonably happy with that. Right, so we're going to move on to the outlining and the colouring. I probably won't speak for this, so we'll see you on the other side, and I hope you enjoy. Right, we're going on to Mimikyu's colours now. Sorry if I have been quiet. I did say most of it will be quiet. But we're going to go on to Mimikyu's colours first. We're going to do these cheeks here. And we're going to go from there. Right, here we go, guys. One last stage, actually, that I forgot to add is the what was I going to say? The actual highlighting. So we're going to do some highlighting with this. I also forgot the eyes, so I'm going to add those in, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, I think I'm done. I don't think I want to mess around with it anymore because I think I'll spoil it, but that's my impression of what Greninja and Mimikyu would look like. I'm quite happy with it. There's bits that I probably would change, but I don't want to mess around with it anymore. I probably will highlight it to death otherwise, but I quite like it. I quite like it. To be honest, I'm not going to mess around with it anymore. I would, but I don't want to mess around with it. So let me just take that off. So what do you guys think? Like, what should it be called? What should the typing be? Let me know in the comments below. And also, like I said, let me know what your favourite drawings are. Right, so we're going to move on to the next drawing. Right, guys, we are back. I've got a parrot in the background still with me. It's been a day because these drawings do take a while, so you will see me changing clothes and looking a bit draggled because they take a long time to do. So next drawing, let's see. Silly verb. Let's see what we are doing. Now I've still got my reroll. I've got no imagination with this at all. All I want to do is literally put Sunkern in the bubble for dupie it. So I'm gonna use my rehaul here. Let's see if we get something a little bit better. And someone gave me a challenge one as well in between cuts, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, okay. Well, I've got to draw it now because I've got no re-rolls. Okay, fine. We're drawing this. This is going to take me a while. I was kind of hoping computer, you'd give me a relatively easy one. I'm not sure. Actually, no, it's going to be hard, but I think I can pull this off. And you'd think I'd just focus on the Synesthetes look, but the body is going to be mainly ride-ons. This is going to be very interesting. Right, okay, I have my references and we are going to draw. Let me turn on my tablet, that always helps. There we go, right. So how I'm going to draw this, we're basically, there's been a new legend in mini legend in TFT. This does have relevance, by the way, that has this sort of porcelain kind of look to them, and that's basically what I'm going to do to what is this flick at the back here? What is that? Like this little frill there. I don't know what that frill is. So basically, draw the head first. We are going to make Rhyhorn into this sort of China, like tea-set China Pokemon, basically. That's the only idea that I have. And we'll probably do some little detailing. I can't really show it on this drawing, so that's what we're going to go with. This is going to be really struggling. This will be a struggle for me, so I'm going to keep very quiet, and you're going to watch me outline this bad boy. And hopefully it's gonna look good. we'll soon see. Right then, so what we're gonna do now is, now that I've got the bulk of the body in here, we are going to put all the detail in. So like, we're going to colour it obviously, but we're going to put the rest of the detail in, like all the spirals and stuff, because it doesn't need to be using this black. It needs to be really, I'll budge that last one up. It needs to be using like Synesthetes, because like on Synesthetes time it's not black, it's like a very light blue, which is what we're going to use for Rhyhorn, because Rhyhorn's colours aren't particularly bright. A grey, no one really likes a grey tea set, so let's colour it. We're going to do Rhydon's outer shell as this blue, this lovely blue, and yeah, I will be right back hopefully when it's done. or at least when we get to the highlighting part. Right, highlighting time. So Sinisty has this kind of dark colour, and what we're going to do is going to put it on the inside of here. And there we go, guys. I think I'm done with it. So it's turned out sort of the way I liked it, but yeah, what name are we going to call this mon? Apologies for the bird in the background. What name are we going to call this? what is this mon? What typing is it? Well, only one way to find out. Right, we're going to move on to our last drawing, and we'll see how that one goes. Right, guys, we are back at the main screen. Now we are going to choose our last pairing for today. Now, I've already had a re-roll, so whatever this rolls, I'm going to have to stick to it. So hopefully it's going to be nice. That's not nice. How am I going to do that? Okay, I'm having a double reroll, and if you comment down below that it's cheating, I don't care. I don't... The problem is with some fusions, I'm like, I'm going to have to sit on it. And I can kind of see it, but I don't think I could make it, like, really cool. So, in that case, we'll reroll. Okay, I can make this work. I'm not going to re-roll on this. We seem to be doing lots of bulky guys today, so I will get these guys imported and we'll go from there. I know I feel like I'm picking and choosing, but that one, the last one, it's not that I couldn't make it work, it's just I couldn't make it interesting. Let's move on anyway. Right, we have the tablet. We are going... If I could unhook my tablet, that'd be great. We are going to basically make Xploud fairy type, I guess. That's what I'm thinking anyway, at this moment in time. So, Xploud. So, I think basically I'm going to take like the mushrooms here. And it's going to be Xploud's body, definitely. So how is his jaw? He's kind of... He hasn't even got a chin. He's just sort of a blob. So how I would go about drawing him is drawing his kind of his bod like that, and then adding the features, because he's sort of like that. Always do things quickly. By the way, guys, in the comments, I can say what fusion would you want to see? What would you want to see? Because I know there's some that I want to personally do, like Chat Rayquaza is funny. I've seen it. I need to draw it. We're gonna keep the symbols for Explode. Am I gonna keep its colouring? I don't know yet. There isn't really a lot going on in the middle here, but I don't know what to do about it. I could do lots of mushrooms here, but no, I think I'll overcook it if I do that. Right, let's yeah, let's change this into, let's outline it basically. I'm gonna go quiet now, and I will see you in a bit. Right, this is this is looking weird, but we're going to colour him now, so we're going to move on to that. You guys, like I said, will see it all sped up. I'm going to be quiet, and I'll sort of have my talk about it later, so that I'm not taking up any more time. Without further ado, let's colour this guy in. Right guys, we're finished with colouring, now we just need to highlight, and then he is done. Right, guys, we're done with our moldy explodes. I don't know how I feel about him. He's kind of cute. He's very derpy. He's definitely derpy. But I like him. I really do. This is the best I could come up with. I probably could have used them a little bit better, but I do like him. This one's probably a little bit on the lazy side, sort of. But I kind of like him. I like the grass that I've added at the top. But this is, you know, where creativity takes hold. Like, why don't you guys have a go at this fusion yourselves and see if you can come up with something a little bit better than this? Because maybe I could have used, like, the different colours. But I kind of like Explode's colours as it is, and making it into a white thing, like a mimic sort of beast. No, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. But yeah, what name should this one be? Again, typings, things like that. What do you guys think? Anyway, guys, that has been ChattyDraws, and that's been 3 fusions. We've had the Mimikyu and the Greninja fusion. We had, oh, what was the last one? The Sinistea and the Rhydon fusion, and the more, I can never pronounce that one's name. The Morlek and Morel and Explosion. Time Explosion. Fusion. Sorry, Pokemon names are not my forte. Anyway, guys, if you want to see more of these and you like what you see and you want to see more, and maybe I might change Pokemon's typings next time on ChattyDraws, please like, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys know exactly when I'm uploading. As for when I'm streaming these live, come and follow me at twitch.tv/ChattyChatot. Hit the heart, then you can follow, and then you know exactly when I am streaming as well. And the question of the day is, what fusion would you want to see? Put it down in the comments below, and then I know exactly what to possibly attempt next. Anyway, guys, I've chatted on enough as per normal, and I will see you in the next video. But remember, guys, chat on!